videos will be on the end of the season press conference. And first, we got RJ, who was a fucking assassin in this playoff run. And he really showed his worth. He showed that we got to extend RJ Barrett, and he wants to stay here for the rest of his career. He professes his love for the Raptors. Let's listen in and react.
I think from where we were last year till now has been a huge jump. So successful in that, but also because I think that you can kind of see just the work that's put in and where we can go in the future. I think that the future is very bright for us, and it's only the beginning. To be able to do what we did, take a good team like that to to 7 games without our starting point guard, then BI goes down. Like it just shows how good our team is. It creates a little bit of expectation, which is good. Like we've shown how good we are, so now we're going to be held to that standard, as we should, and that's what you want as a competitor. I'd definitely rather not be sitting at home, during the playoffs and wondering if they're going to draft somebody and take my job and stuff. So, good expectations. Hard. We play extremely hard. And teams do not like playing against us. I know that, man. The fact that we're here right now, it's all has happened really fast. Haven't even really had time to process everything yet. But I think over the course of, I know me personally, I'm gonna take a couple days and then I'll start watching, just the series and start watching some stuff. And I think us as a whole, we're just going to continue to do what we've been doing, which is coming together, working in the summer, staying connected. It's like a family over here, and it's amazing. I think that's a big part of the reason why we do so well, because we trust each other. We play hard for each other. Everybody, we got each other's back. You look at like Cleveland, who has a bunch of guys that have playoff experience. I mean, James Harden's been in the playoffs like 17 years in a row. So, they're obviously conditioned for that, and that's just something we got to get to. So we know how we feel right now, and like going into the summer, we know what it, takes. Sometimes that happens. I mean, I'm not saying that we're the Pistons, but look at Detroit last year, then they lost in the first round, and then look at them this year. You know what I mean? So I think it's a good step. It's a step in the right direction. Yeah, like I said, I still haven't really processed stuff. And I don't really think I personally understand the magnitude of that shot right now. Just because, I don't know, I feel like when you're playing, it's a little different. Especially for me, I'm in like a playoff mode. So right now I kind of just feel weird because I feel like I should still be playing. So, I haven't had time to process. But I think also just the way that the shot was, with the ball bouncing so high up in the air like that, it's crazy. Watching it more now that the season's over. So, yeah, I could probably give you a better answer and later on. That the shot was, with the ball bouncing so high up in the air like that, it's crazy. And I hadn't made anything for 12 minutes straight. so that was that's a cool shot. I'm definitely gonna start watching it more now that the season's over. It's great to play for an organization where the people care, fans supporting all the whole MLSC, everybody supporting us. It was great. This is something great to be a part of. I think the one that hurts is Game 5. That's the one. That was the one right there, Game 5. But it's something for us to learn. We haven't won a playoff game on the road yet. So going into next year, I'm sure that'll be another step that we have to take. I think this was my most efficient season. I think I just grew in my ability to be efficient, my ability to, do more with less or do more in a different way, play more defense, guard the center, guard the point guard. It doesn't matter. I think it's a luxury that, I have, and it's a luxury that we have on this team to be able to kind of play positionless. I'm probably going to, like I said, I'm going to take a couple days, watch some stuff, see what happened, especially last night's game, and kind of go from there. Every summer I try to add something, try to be better in one or multiple areas. So, yeah, I think this summer will be good. I'm a hard worker, so I'm going to come back better again next year. Really excited for that, especially for their first playoff experience. They just play so hard. I think when you get lost in the game, playing hard, playing defense, kind of just gives you that juice, and I think that definitely propelled them. But they're dogs, man. They're ready for the moment. It's great to see. It's great to be a part of. I'm happy for them, and they're just going to continue to get better. So with our team and the way that we work, like, I always know we have a chance. My guy Law, I've known Law since like third grade, so definitely to be out there with him. It's always a pleasure. It's great. It's my guy. It's great to see him every day. Just be able to talk to him. We understand kind of like the same things about playing for this team. So it's good to have my brother around, man. And I'm just happy that he's been able to, get his shine a little bit and show what he could do. Because he killed it in the G League this year, and then he was big time for us when he played. I think that this is an easier question for me to answer because I'm from here, and who doesn't want to play at home? So, of course, I'm trying to stay here. I understand the business, but I want to stay here. I have no problem saying that. I want to be here. I want to be here for the rest of my career. I don't ever want to leave. Like, I don't have any problems openly saying that. So that's out of my control. I've done my part on the court this year, and I will continue to do my part. And, just hope things work out that way.